Alright, so today we're going to do some pork barbecue fatties. And essentially a barbecue fatty is just where you start with some fresh ground pork sausage and add some ingredients on the inside, stuff it with various things. Some people do it with a bacon weave that you kind of wrap everything up in. You don't have to. We're definitely going to do that because why wouldn't you want to have bacon included in what you're about to eat? So we're going all out for this one. We're going to do 4 different ones. So I just wanted to walk you through the ingredients and then kind of walk you through the process as we build these together. So over here, what we've got is we have mild pork sausage. Our local supermarket here is Publix, so we got most of the stuff from there. So we've got 2 milds and then we've got 2 hots. We're going to do one that's kind of like a Hawaiian theme. So we've got some sweet ham here and some pineapple back there. And here is all of our bacon. You can do thick cut or thin cut, it doesn't really matter. A lot of guys like to do thick cut. But we've got, here's the cheddar cheese we're going to do, some fresh garlic that was peeled and sliced up right there, some pepperonis, some red bell pepper diced up, some green bell pepper diced up, some sweet Vidalia onion diced up, some fresh jalapenos that were sliced up. This right here is the Simply Marvelous Apple Rub. It's a company out of California that is super good on pork. Me and the guys like to do it on ribs and Boston butts and picnics and things like that, so it's going to go really good. So we're going to do 4 different variations with different things stuffed in the middle, and we'll be back in just a bit to show you how we put those together. Alright, so here we go. So Mike's going to walk us through the bacon weave. So you can kind of see how he's basically just like alternating rows. If you have the thick cut bacon, you can probably just go like 5 slices by 5 slices or even 4. We're going 5 or 6. Yeah. We're trying to make, we got 3 packs of bacon, so we're trying to make this enough for 4 fatties. So you can kind of see he just kind of went back and forth. He did that in about 30 seconds. So you put one down, you fold it up, then you drop another one down. Not too terribly complicated. So so what we've got here, this is the sausage roll. This is one of the mild ones that was rubbed in the apple rub by Simply Marvelous. So Mike's going to take that and just throw it down right in the middle. Cut that guy open and kind of spread it out a little bit. And on this one, we're going to be doing some pepperonis, roasted red peppers, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, sweet onion, garlic, and cheddar cheese. And you really can kind of just mess around with different combinations. We're doing a Hawaiian one with ham and pineapple, this one right here. Then we're going to do one that's got some of these jalapenos down there with some mushrooms. Just kind of whatever you want to try. I mean, there's really no way you can mess these things up. I mean, just kind of go crazy with it. A little garlic. And we normally like to use our own homemade barbecue sauces, but in this case I had just bought a big thing of Sweet Baby Ray's, which is just amazing. I'm sure you've had it before. So we're just going to put a little bit on the inside. No need to go too terribly crazy because you can kind of cover this up with whatever you want at the end. But and then I really kind of like Mike's method here. He goes ahead and just seals it all up first. You'll see some guys that basically just take the whole thing and kind of start with the bacon weave and wrap it all up. But I think it does a little bit better job if you go ahead and just seal up the sausage roll with all the stuffings first and make sure that's good and secure. And he'll hit this with a little bit more rub here right before he wraps it up with the bacon. So get a little more rub right here. That's really all there is to it. And then he's going to go ahead and pull the bacon up. I've talked to some guys and read online where guys will have their bacon on ice right up until they do their bacon weave, because it keeps the bacon just a little bit stiffer and kind of easier to do the weave. But as you can see, Mike is having no problems whatsoever. This bacon's just about at room temp because we're getting ready to throw it on the kettle, so he had absolutely no problem. So there you go. I mean, that took him all like 2.5 minutes, and that thing's a beast. And we're going to be doing 4 of those. So we'll pick back up when we got these things on the kettle and show you how we've got the kettle set up for the cook. Okay, here we go. We've got the 26.75 inch Weber One Touch Gold set up. This is this is their largest kettle. I wouldn't actually recommend this unless you like to do a lot of cooking. Uses a lot of charcoal. It's got a massive cooking area, but I still like it. I mean, you just got more room to work with and can do more things on it. And you know, we're doing 4 fatties tonight. I'm going to throw some chicken on there too. So you wouldn't be able to do that with the 18.5 and maybe not even the 22 once you see how much food I get loaded up on this guy. So it comes with these 2 charcoal like dividers. I've got them pushed up next to each other. Those are just so you can set up indirect heating cooks. And what I did was just that very top layer are white hot coals that I just dumped in from the Weber chimney. All the rest are unlit underneath it. These fatties are going to take about 1.5 hours to cook, maybe a little bit longer. So I just kind of want it to slowly catch the other ones and provide plenty of heat. So I'm basically just gonna, once we get the grate on, the grill grate, the fatties will go over here on this side over here. So we've got some indirect heating, and then I'm gonna throw some couple chunks of apple wood on top for the smoke flavor. So once we get it all set up, we'll be right back to show you what that looks like. Alright, here we go. So you can see over here I've got all the charcoal on this side. I got a couple pieces of apple wood that's over there starting to smoke. Here are 4 fatties. These things are gigantic. Alright, there we go. And we're just going to shut the slit up and watch these for a good about 1.5 hours. We're going to try to keep the temp of the kettle down as much as possible. 250, 275. It's kind of hard to control the temp on these guys without a controller like a barbecue guru. I don't have anything like that set up right now. So we'll keep the dampers closed as much as possible and just kind of watch this guy. But we're probably looking at about an hour and a half or so. So we'll check back in just a bit. Alright, here we go. So we're checking up on the fatties. It's obviously dark now. Also got some chicken on over there. We're getting pretty close. Probably about 10 more minutes, but you can see, well, I'm not sure how well you can see, but might look a little bit darker in the picture, but they're actually a really nice golden brown. You'll see once we get up in the light. But they're looking pretty good, so we're getting pretty close to being done. Alright, here we go. So they're off the kettle, about 2 hours. Gonna cut into these guys. We're checking the temp. Look at that right there. That's the Hawaiian one. So it has sweet ham. Ooh, there we go. Sweet ham, pineapple, cheese. This next one right here has, oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. Red bell pepper, green bell pepper, sweet onions, pepperoni. Oh my gosh. This next one has, Mike, what all did you put in this one?
So we got jalapeno, cheese, pepper, or no, not pepperoni. Red pepper, bell pepper, jalapeno pepper, onions, and I think that's about it. That one.
This one has mushrooms in it on the end. Man, look at that. Gosh, that looks so good. So there we have it, 4 barbecue pork fatties. Each one of them's weighing about 3 to 4 pounds a piece. And not too difficult to make, and threw them on the Weber kettle for about 2 hours. So yeah, it's eating time, so hope you enjoyed.